Hello, fellow traders. Nutty Bar Trading coming to you again. And just quick summary on how the day went and this new strategy I'm trying to refine and test. But yeah, I think this is day number 7 or 8. I think it's day number 8. We're just going to do it real quick. So basically, not a great day today. And just want to show, hang on, let me show the chart. So a couple things that we're realizing. This is a little bit of what happened yesterday as well. If we look at yesterday, just as similar to today, we had a lot of range and kind of testing this. Basically kind of just doing double top, triple top, not really a continuation of the trend, just really struggling with that and did not perform well with that, which honestly I'm not surprised at all. And then today we had a similar situation. It's actually kind of funny. All of my trades, I took a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. So we took a total of 5 trades. And again, we're just taking the trades based off of the rules. And once the rules come in, regardless if I like the trade or not, I'm taking the trade so we can collect the data necessary to then make adjustments if we see fit. So it's not about me thinking, okay, I like this trade, I don't like this trade, so I'm not going to take it. We're taking every setup that there is a setup for. And then we can tweak things if we want. But all of the trades triggered at the exact, like almost precisely at the 140 level. And unfortunately, again, we just had a lot of consolidation, pretty much sideways action here all afternoon and morning. We had a nice sell-off in the, right at the open. I'm not looking to trade the open, just too volatile. So it's, what can we do better to, make this, to avoid entries, to weed out the entries here? Obviously, things, are always easy to say in hindsight. For example, we were talking a little bit this afternoon about having, this pullback through this zone and then retest it and then, look for a short entry on the retest. Now, that is what I'm currently doing here, but you don't see it as much here because this is the 2-minute chart and my entries are off of an 8-tick chart. And the 8-tick chart is pulling through the zone and then retesting it. And then that's when my entry happens. So you don't really see that on this 2-minute chart, but that is what's happening on my 8-tick footprint chart where I'm actually taking my entries on. You can kind of see here, right here is the footprint chart. So, even right now is a good example. This is pulling through the zone and now it's, pulling through the zone here. Now it retested the zone. That's when my entries would be. That's basically what happened with this setup. But obviously, they didn't work. We just reversed and we kept bouncing off of this 140 level. And that's, where, I don't know. For now, it's just one of those things. It is what it is. We're not going to, that's why we're testing it. That's why we're testing this in a live environment and just to see. Now, again, obviously, here it also triggered. It triggered here as well. And then it sold off and we made our full profit on it. Everything was great then. But obviously, hindsight is 2020. And just, thought about, hey, maybe we need to have this pull through a little bit more and then retest. But if we look at yesterday, that's essentially what happened yesterday is we did retest. Like we pulled through, like here, we pulled through the zone and then we came back and tested it. And we still, that was a failure. It went through, pulled back, retested it. Again, failure. So, it's one of those things where just, I feel like it's definitely the challenge is having something where it's easily like a mechanical entry where it's not discretionary, but at the same time, I'm starting to realize maybe, having some discretion is good, but, I had to ask myself, I had to be honest with myself. If I was using discretionary trading here and I take this trade and this trade and they both lose, would I then take this trade? I don't know. I might have talked myself out of taking this trade, and then you miss out on your actual winning trade. So, I don't know. It's one of those things where I feel like looking at it in hindsight can be helpful. If I'm looking at it through a good perspective of, okay, what actually is realistic. But regardless, we're still testing the strategy. It's a little bit of a frustrating day just from this type of trading. And this strategy is far from being, any shape or form being ready to take into a live kind of transition. And there's a lot of tweaks. There's a lot of stuff we still need to change. We're just trying to collect the data. And as we see issues, we'll make those changes. And I have a huge list of notes of, okay, what about this? What about that? And it's just like, I'm starting to see that I was trying to keep everything simple, right? Starting out, I was trying to keep everything as simple as possible. And I still want to do that, but I'm starting to see also where that's very difficult because there's so many different scenarios and different environments and there's just so much difference. So I don't know, maybe having a mechanical entry isn't really realistic. Maybe we need to switch it up and use more of a discretionary entries. Still use the support and resistance, but have more of discretionary entries on it. There's pros and cons to that. So, it is what it is, like I always say. And today it was more just, the first two trades, they didn't work. The last trade then worked. But we're going to keep on keeping on and just see where this leads us. I am kind of getting a little bit itchy to trade my funded accounts again. Just using price action. Regardless, this has definitely been a really good mental break for me from not trading my funded accounts and just kind of looking at things differently and give myself almost, it's like a mental break from trading the funded accounts and trading the way that I was trading previously. So it's all good. We still had a good day. We followed our rules. So, but anyway, this is how our day ended. We had the first trade we took actually hit our profit target, and then we got stopped out on our runner. And then we had those 3 consecutive losing trades. And then we had the final trade of a winner of $930. So ended up in total losing about $1,000 today. And we'll do it again tomorrow. And we're going to like it. So, all right, that's it. That's all I got for today. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. And God bless.